Hello, welcome to the King's Crown Academy, where traders are crowned. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down a Forex strategy that helped me to level up my trading and finally get me consistent result. This method is simple, powerful, and it's based on clean market structure. So, without wasting much of your time, I'm going to be diving into this video. It's perfect for beginners and intermediate traders looking, and promise you what you're going to learn in this video. You're going to learn high probability setup, break and retest entries. You're going to learn smart stop loss placement. You're going to learn risk management for long-term success. In case you're just joining me, you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's the King's Crown Academy, and you know, it's your boy, the Executioner FX. Guys, like I said, this strategy is very simple. It's called the break and retest. It's one of the easiest and simplest strategy you can start with as a beginner trader. Let's get into this strategy. We're going to look at it from a 4-hour and a 1-hour time frame. It's perfect for swing traders and it's perfect for day traders. Okay, so first, in this strategy, you have to identify a strong area of support and resistance. Don't worry, I'm going to be using a live chart of AUD USD to illustrate this strategy for you. It's very easy. So the first step, you map out a strong support and resistance zone, and then you wait for a clean breakout. You know, a clean breakout for a whole 4-hour candle or 1-hour candle breakout. Okay, then price comes back. Sometimes price might just fake out, maybe use a week, and that's where it deceives so many people. And then you rush into the trade, and you know, you have a wider stop loss. So you wait for price to break out, and then it comes back. And then the step 2, using the strategy, you have to look at your entry and your risk management. And so once we see that the rejection is confirmed with a bullish engulfing, if it's a bullish trade setup, you have to wait for a bullish engulfing candle to form. That will give you an extra confirmation, right? So once you see the rejection confirmation, we enter on the next candle. Your stop loss just above the wick, and then your TP the next structural level. This strategy works best on higher time frame, right? So your next level structure, maybe you target like for like scalpers or people that just, you know, maybe scam like the shortest time frame. You can aim for a 2-to-1, or better still, allow the trade to run. Okay, but always take partials when it gets to your TP1, right? Remember, no setup, no trade. So we trade like kings here on the King's Crown Academy, right? Where kings are crowned, not gambling. So we don't do gambling here. And then psychology is key. That's it. I'm going to run you through the steps, and then I'm going to now go through the practical side of this video, right? So the step 3, you look at your psychology, right? This is where the real crown is given. Yeah, the strategy means nothing without discipline, right? You stick to your plan, protect your capital, and then never chase trade. Never, I repeat guys, never chase trade in this market, right? So this is what separates the rookies from the kings. Once you chase your trade, you miss it. Okay, all right, so let's go into this chart. I'm going to be using the AUD USD to illustrate this setup. Okay, so go with me to this chart. Monthly, right? In fact, let's start from the monthly. So from the monthly, let me check out this drawing. Yeah, from the monthly perspective, you can see clearly that AUD USD is currently reacting to a zone. Let me mark out the zone. So price is currently reacting to a strong support, right? This support has been there since 2020, February 2020. Okay, so price just came and retest the support, and then of course the buyers reacted, pushed price up, then push the price up, right? So this is it, they push the price up. Okay, and so this was happening on the monthly, on the weekly. This same chart now, I'm take this out. Okay, so if you go with me, you will see that there's a fair value gap, a weekly fair value gap that's just been formed right about here. So I'll stretch this zone now and see. You can see that this zone has a lot of multiple touches, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 4 touches, and each time price got here, the bullish the bulls took over the market, right? Sorry, don't mind me, guys. Okay, so let's see. This is what we mean by break of structure. All right, and then this is a perfect strategy for break and retest. You can see this chart here is showing you that as of today, the market broke this strong support area here. Previous resistance, previous support, turn resistance. This strong zone has just been broken, right? Okay, looking at it from the daily, this is the daily, this bullish candle here. So we remember we're talking about break and retest here, right? Okay, but sometimes it don't just happen on sometimes waiting for it to happen on the longer time frame takes more time, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, but you know, patience is virtue in this game. So here on my chart, I use the 50 MA moving average to like give me a clue of where the overall bias is heading to. Okay, so looking at this chart now, you can see that the bulls has been riding this wave up to this other point. Now they just broke it. They broke a very strong support. So we'll go over to the 4 hour. We're waiting for a retest. So this is a break. Let me use something to mark it out. Okay, so this is a break. Now we're expecting a retest. It's a break. We're expecting a retest, and then we'll enter the wave. Okay, so this is what the strategy is all about. A break and retest. Let me take out this other line, right? So price broke this support zone, and now I'm waiting for a retest. Now the next zone, let's see, going from the higher time frame perspective, the next zone where we're expecting price, I'm going back to the weekly time frame again. So the next zone will aim for this. Let's see, guys, this is a very simple strategy. If you can practice this, I believe you're going to be aiming for a whole lot of pip. Let's check this pip range. Yeah, let's check this pip range. It's a long bullish move that will be unfold on the AUD USD very soon, right? So stop loss below here, right? So let's see, we're targeting this to the next fair value gap here. Okay, so that's my bias. We're talking of 2,000 pips here, guys. 2,000 pips. I'm predicting 2,000 pips into the future. AUD USD, right? So this is it, 2,000 pips. I'm gonna take this out, right? 2,000 pips. So there's it. So first we've gotten the bullish confirmation. We've gotten a bullish confirmation. I will just wait for this price to close bullish, right? And then if it gives us this confirmation, although giving the 4 hour right now is trying to, you know, give us that retest I'm talking about. Yeah, so it's always nice to wait for the setup, right? And what is our confluences on this trade? Well, we'll have a lot of confluences why we should take this trade. Okay, first I'm going to just write it out, the first confluence, right? So this trade type is called a break and retest. Break and retest trade. Yeah, okay, so like I said, first you need to wait for, let me run you through this again, right? step 1, you need to identify a strong area of support and resistance, and which we have done. Step 2, you need to wait for a clean breakout, which we have done. Now we're waiting for price to come back to the rejection candle, right? And then we'll calculate our risk and enter the trade. Very simple, very simple, guys. Forex is not hard. A lot of people overcomplicate it. So this is the step 1. We've identified this area, strong area of support. It has been broken. All right, now we'll zoom in. We're waiting for price to retest, right? We're waiting for price to come back and retest, and which is what we're waiting for here, right? A break is 4 hour. Each candle here is 4 hour, and then we're waiting for retest. Very simple setup. And then retest, and then we enter back this trade, right? So it's a break and retest trade. So guys, like I said, this channel is meant for anybody that wants to get crowned, So it's my first video on this channel, and if you got any value from this, imagine what's coming next. So subscribe, join the King's Crown community, and start trading like royalty. Okay, you can drop a crown in the comment section if you are claiming your crown today. So that's all for now. It's your boy, the Executioner FX guy, right? So yeah, peace out.